Divine greetings and gratitude. Welcome back to the Saiyonan Sanctuary. If you're new here, my name is Nuna. I am the seer, the poet, the writer, the witch, the keeper of the Saiyonan archives, and the founder of the Saiyonan Etherium. Welcome to your new spiritual safe haven. And if you are returning, my lovely Saiyonan tribe, welcome back to our sacred space. I'm always honored, excited, and elated to be in your presence. Let's go ahead and see what the divine has for you right now. The first card that wants to come out is the Wheel of Fortune. The second card that wants to come out here is also the Moon card. I feel like the first things first, I want to set intention for your protection. That's the first thing. The second thing is that I want to make sure that I invite in all positive energies who want the best for our highest and our greatest good. I want to set the intention that you receive what you need and that you reserve what you do not need as a gift for someone else who may need it. And I set the intention that you get everything that you need. If you cannot, oh, what a great interruption. That was my alarm going off. Yes. Oh, okay. So this energy was, I just heard the word rebalance. I also uploaded a video. I was going to upload a video. However, there was something wrong with the audio and I wasn't able to use that. So I ended up recording a different video after this one, and that I will post when it's time to post it. So that video that I mentioned in this video is not available because of the audio. I had issues with that, and that's something that's been going on a lot recently. However, after this video has been posted, you'll see another one in the following days, and then that's when you can get the extended reading. Not long ago, and that video was it started off as a charm reading, and then I ended up having to do an extended reading because that reading was long and I didn't want it to mess up YouTube. Like, I got to make sure that I keep things, at a certain pace. So if you want longer readings, like if you really do love those longer readings where I go in depth, then that space definitely is for you on YouTube. Unfortunately, I have to cut them short because the attention span is not, at least the attention span from what I see on my own stats is not as high right now. But I also am just now starting off, creating this channel, although I've been on YouTube for several years. Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue with this. So basically the first card, like I said, is the Wheel of Fortune. Then you also do have here the Moon card. You also have the Fool card. You have the Four of Wands, and then you have the Star card, the Ten of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card here, or however many cards are going to come out. Okay. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the Two of Wands. So with this energy, what I'm feeling immediately is that this is definitely one of those times where things may have appeared to be, I feel like things have just appeared to be. Like, that's just kind of what it is. Things have appeared to be. I feel like there's a lot of lunar energy happening with you. We have a moon here, a new moon happening in the sign of Capricorn. I feel like one of these things is that when this new moon comes, I really want you to start planting seeds for things that are going to sustain and live longer than your body will. And I also want to make sure that I want to tell you that I want you to set your intention for things very specific. Even if you feel like you don't want to do this, fine. That's cool. Like, I get it. But I feel the need to tell you that if you are going to set your intention, and you probably want to start setting that intention now, I want you to set your intention for growth. I want you to set your intention for family. I want you to set your intention for moving on. I want you to set your intention on letting go, because with these energies coming through here, I feel like there is a need for someone to receive family, for someone to receive, I feel like someone wants to either get married, or someone here may want to start to become more devoted to something or someone. It could be to themselves, but I feel like there's this aspect of building that I'm seeing. And I also feel here like there's also something that could be preventing you from fully taking that leap. And what's preventing it is because there's something here. Like, you have the green light here, right? Like, you know that this is purpose, especially the fact that you have the Wheel of Fortune here along with the Star card. You know that it's inevitable. Like, it's definitely inevitable for you to to move out of this space, it's inevitable for you to experience this thing, this better thing, this greater thing. It's inevitable for you to be in purpose, right? The thing is, though, is that there's something that's making you a little bit hesitant. And if this does not resonate with you, that's completely fine. There's something that's making you hesitant. And what's making you hesitant is not knowing what's going to happen as a result of letting go. What's going to happen as a result of you letting go of this is not only clarity, but you will be in a space where you can start to really work and focus in your craft. That's what all this is for. Everything is purposeful. I just heard nothing goes to waste. Nothing is wasted. And it's bringing me to the vulture card. This energy that seems to be dead is actually creating new life for somebody. And spirit is letting you know that this is creating a new life for you now. And you are actively co-creating the new life for yourself as well. I see in your future that you are going to end up married to someone, or you are going to be making a commitment that's going to help you create this sanctuary. I'm seeing a physical building. I'm seeing a house. I'm seeing a home. I'm seeing that now that this energy is clearing itself out, you're now going to start maneuvering. There's something that's going to happen that's going to work out in your favor so well, and it's going to set you off. I'm not joking. Set you off meaning like in a good way, like set you off meaning like you're good for life. Does that make sense? It could be an inheritance. It could be something dealing with like family ties or wow. Exactly. You cannot make up this energy. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Exactly. I want you to start planting your seeds. Okay? I want you to do that. And the reason is because I just know. I know this for you. I know this for you. I refuse to believe otherwise. I will be delusional for you. If you can be delusional for yourself, I'm going to be delusional for you. I feel like when you start planting those seeds, it's gonna grow and it's gonna grow and it's gonna grow and it's gonna grow. You may not even be able to see it, but it's going to grow. Just know it. Please just know it. If you don't know it for yourself, I'm gonna know it for you. I know it for you. I feel it for you. Just I'm fired up. Like, for those of you that don't know me, I'm a fire moon, right? I got a fire moon, and tropical, my moon is in Sag. If you go over there to sidereal, I got a ninth house stellium in the sign of Sag. I got a rising in Aries. I got a moon in Scorpio. Fire. I'm like a firebender at heart. My soul is a firebender. My earthly presence is an earthbender, right? But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I'm just excited for you. I'm just so excited for you. And like, I just really, I really want you to know that in your future, I'm telling you, you may be planning for a wedding. You may be planning for a new home. Set your intention for it during the full moon in Capricorn. Please just do it. Please do it. Please do it. Please do it. Like, I'm just... You're probably like, what is wrong with this lady? She's like the crazy internet lady. What's going on here? Please do not click out yet. I just can't. It's just a feeling. It's a feeling that I'm getting. I just feel so excited for you. And why do I feel so excited for you? And we probably don't even know each other, but we're going to get to know each other. So go ahead and subscribe, because we are going to get to know each other, and you're about to find out why I'm so excited. So basically, the reason why I'm so excited for you is because I feel like you have been through so much in life. Like, how could you not receive better? Like, how can you not receive better? Like, you can call in better. You are not destined for suffering. You are not destined for that. You are destined for so much more. Why, as people, do we feel like we just have to continue to accept the suffering, right? If you hear anyone in the background, that's my son. He probably isn't getting what he wants, because he usually does that when he doesn't get what he wants. He likes to throw tantrums. He's 4, and it happens. And that's like another sign too. It's one of those things where you know when you are in danger, and like and because your spirit will feel it, right? You will feel it. And what I want to tell you too is that even though life may not have gone in the best way for you, in a way that you would have wanted it, does not mean that later on you can experience better. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that later on you can experience better. And I feel that spirit is letting you know that you can and you will. You can and you will. And you shall, you can, you will, and you shall. If we took the time to separate ourselves, right, from the suffering, instead of saying, I'm hurt, I'm angry, I'm this, instead we say, I feel hurt. I feel like because of this experience, I am afraid of being who I am, right? Or I feel afraid because of these circumstances. But then what if we said, I am love. I am abundance of all things divine. I am beauty. I am these things. Sometimes you have to turn off the negative switch. You have to turn it, you got to turn that shit off. And sometimes you got to break the light bulb. Like, not even, I don't know why I'm seeing someone break the light bulb. Like, I don't need this. Boom. And they're just like, okay, well, where's the light at? Well, the light is emanating from within me. I don't need this light bulb. I don't need you turning on my light. I can turn on my own light. And I don't know why I'm hearing it this way, but I'm going to go with it. It's one of those things where you get tired of people telling you who to be. You get tired of people making decisions for you. You get tired of people thinking for you. You want to think for yourself, and that's okay that you want to do that. And your spirit team is letting you know, yes, think for yourself. Don't use that light bulb. Use your own. It's okay that you use your own light bulb. Use your own light bulb. That's what it's there for. And when you pull yourself back, and in fact, they're saying you don't even need a light bulb. You can go right out there to the moon. You can go right outside. You can use candlelight. Think of it from a different perspective. You don't need this light. You can use this one instead. Use this light instead. And it's so interesting because I feel like with the grasshopper spirit, this is pointing me to Pinocchio. I want you to remember that the things that you have that are playing inside of your mind can sometimes be either your conscience, or it could be things that are replaying from memories. It could be memories. It could be this longing. I wish I was this. I wish I was that. But what are you really? What are you really? Do you feel that you're being controlled? Do you feel like you're not really yourself? Do you feel that you're in the wrong body? Do you feel like you're disassociated with this because you don't feel like it's really you? Right? Like, you have to ask yourself those questions, but at the same time, that's the beauty of it, because you can explore this energy. And I feel that with the moon card here and with the 10 of swords, it's going to come where you have to move past and break and pierce through the illusion. You are in a space in your life where you're piercing through the illusion. There's something that's happening to you, and it's taking the shape or form of some type of loss or grief or misunderstanding or disruption, where it's getting you to pierce through the illusion. This is where you realize that there is no spoon. This is where you realize there are no walls. This is where you realize that nothing is hard. Everything can be walked through. You start to pierce the illusion, and that's what you're realizing. And this part of the illusion is that there is no obstacle. And that's the beautiful thing about working with the road opener oil, because when you are opening up these roads, you realize that there is no blockage. You realize that it's me feeling that it's like I'm creating the blockage, or someone sends energy to me and they want to block it. But guess what? Because I am divinely favored, there is no blockage. I'm not forcing myself to be what I am not. I'm not forcing anyone to be in my life. I'm not forcing anybody to think for me. I'm not forcing any of that. I'm not forcing things to be in a way that they won't be. I will allow things to be what they are, and that's the beauty of it, because I now see that I don't have to be in this space. The illusion is that I have to be, but the truth is that I don't have to be, that I can create the space all that I want to. The energy that I'm picking up on right now is the Magician card. The Magician card came up in the last reading. I don't know if the Magician card will come up in this reading. However, what I will tell you is that the Magician card is definitely here. Right? The Magician card's energy is here. I have the power to create the life that I want. I have the power to create anything. And I have the power to create all that is for me. I had to pick up a card. You may have to take your time while doing it, but that doesn't mean that it won't get done. Take your time with this process. Show up for this process. Okay? Show up for the process. Show up for this moment in your life. Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. Okay? Be excited about life the way that a child would. Be excited. Be excited for yourself. Be excited for your for everything that you've got going on in your life, for your family, for your immediate family, right? For whoever your family is, your tribe is. I don't really like to say family like that anymore. I like to say tribe. Be excited for for your tribe, right? Things may sting. Life may sting. Life may sting. It might. But guess what? We understand that no matter what happens in my life, I don't have to be bound by. You cannot make this up. You cannot make it up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. This magician card is coming out as I'm shuffling. You are not, I'm not here to, we are not here to play, y'all. Okay. We are not here to play. Spirit is not here to play with us either. Not in a way where, just not in a way that's unfavorable, but Spirit is not here to play. Spirit is like, we can have fun, but I'm not here to play. And I feel like that's what you're saying. I can have fun, but I'm not here to play. Right? So I feel like this is you not being played with. This is you saying, I hold the suits and I am in control of what I am in control of. I'm not in control of everything, because even control is the illusion. It's like you're breaking through and piercing through the illusion. You don't have control over really anything except you. You don't have control over anything except your ritual, what you're doing in your ritual. You have control over that, right? So if anything, they're saying, make sure you work your magic. I want you to work your magic during this Capricorn new moon. I want you to set intention for the best years of your life to come. That is what I want you to do. And this reading will come right on time. Watch this video before the Capricorn new moon. Watch this video before the Capricorn new moon. Okay? I want you, wow, look at this. Every time I see an old turtle or tortoise or whatnot, I think of Master Oogway. I think of Master Oogway. And if you don't know who Master Oogway is, look into Kung Fu Panda. I love Master Oogway's energy. That's energy that I resonate with, right? shout out to Poe, shout out to Tigress, whoever else. But go and look at Master Oogway. You see how willing he was to surrender to what he couldn't control? And he knew that his time would come, but he saw the truth in the illusion. Like, that's the energy. You are here mastering yourself. You are here mastering. That's energy. Ascended master energy is with you. Ascended master energy is with you. They see you. They see you. They see you. We're going to pull one more card, or however many cards are going to come out in this last shuffle. Okay. Oh, there we go. The last two cards. You have the Hangman and the Seven of Wands. Exactly. It's like, instead of me choosing to fight, or instead of me choosing anything, I'm just going to hang from this tree. You could be defensive. You could feel this way, but I'm just going to hang from this tree. And there's something so interesting about this, because the way that I feel about it, it's like, okay, I see what's going on here. You are feeling that you're at war. It's like, remember Rafiki and how Simba was so irritated with him? How Simba was so irritated with him, but Rafiki was like, okay, well, you think this is who you are, but look at who you really are. And then Rafiki shows a reflection, and it's like, wow, this is the truth. There's something about Rafiki. There's something about Master Oogway. You want to look into those characters. You may want to go back and watch Lion King. You may want to go back and watch Kung Fu Panda. The reason why is because there's an energy here that's showing you that all this time you never had to fight. You never had to. And that's the truth. You never had to fight. You never had to fight. And in some cases, maybe you feel that you had to do that. Maybe that was your path. Who knows? Whoever this resonates with, it's going to resonate with. You never had to fight. You never had to defend. What you could have done and what you can do moving forward is say, instead of choosing to constantly defend whatever I feel needs defending, instead of choosing to defend my ego or what I'm proud of or whatever else, instead, I choose to allow divine intervention. My hands are tied, not because I'm weak, but because I see what you can't when I'm hired up, when I'm high up, when I'm suspended. And that's the reading. I want you to set your intention for these things for the Capricorn new moon. Happiness, joy, family, a new home, advancing in your career, enlightenment, receiving enlightenment, becoming more illuminated, receiving divine clarity, receiving divine truth, helping or receiving help to come up with a plan, receiving people to come and help you with the things that you got that you need, receiving that, calling on that friend, sisterhood, brotherhood, because if you're here, I may not be your brother, but you can start forming your brotherhood by receiving divine guidance from Nuna and from, your guides and whatever comes through Nuna to you, right? Start your brotherhood. I want you to also start or set your intention for becoming more cardinal when it comes to certain things that are for you. Okay, I want you to start becoming more cardinal. Be an advocate for yourself. Advocate. And I also want you to remember something here. This magician and this moon card, this magician knows an illusion, not just because of experience, but because it feels. I want you to remember that. This moon card is coming up as divine clarity coming up from the moonlight. It's shining down on something. It's something that you find at the very deep bottom depths of the ocean floor. That's what I'm being drawn to. Okay, there's something about this magician card working the magic underneath the moonlight. I'm seeing some of you work with the crystal ball. You may want to go ahead, and this might be a message for myself. I'm not sure. We'll see. But you may want, I actually just cleansed my crystal ball and whatnot, and I actually charged it under the moon. So I don't know if this is for me, but you may want to go ahead and charge your I'm being guided to show you my crystal ball. Give me 1 second. Hang on. I'm going to show you my crystal ball real quick. Okay, the sunlight is not hitting, so I'm actually safe. So this is my crystal ball here. I love this baby. I got this a while ago. I feel like I want to say maybe like a year or two ago. And this is my crystal ball. It reminds me of Jupiter. But anyway, I can't remember how much I paid for it. It was probably like around $200 something. But this is one of them. I'm going to start getting a couple more. This does help me when I'm doing readings like behind the scenes for myself. I don't do crystal ball readings for YouTube as of yet, but I may or may not start. We'll see. But yes, this is my crystal baby. And I want you to remember that with this contains all information that you need to help you to divine. And I want you to work. I also just heard divination magic. You may want to start getting into divination. I just heard the word cartomancy. This is you enhancing your spiritual gifts and your spiritual talents. I feel like they're going to expand. I want you to start working your magic under the moon phases as well as under planetary alignments, if you will. Also, you could just simply work your magic any moment that you feel fit. Okay. Whenever the energy is present, you want to move with that, but that requires you to be in tune with your intuition. Your magical workings are going to be dependent on what you are going to be doing for yourself and what you are calling in. So not everything that worked for someone else is going to work for you. I want you to remember that. This is a mouthful, I know, but not everyone's ritual is going to be the same, and you don't have to feel that you're wrong for doing a certain ritual. Just make sure that you are informed. If you want more information on how to work your magic, as a matter of fact, don't even worry about it because I'm going to give it to you anyway. So yes, I want to make sure to let you know that you want to do this or work with your crystal balls and whatnot. This is mine. Okay. And if you want to learn how I work with the crystal ball, let me know down in the comment section and I'll let you know that. Okay. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to this, tuning into this reading. If you need anything from me, please feel free to visit me online over at thesayonanpath.org. If you wish to follow along with me on Instagram, you can over at Nuna Seas. I'm also on Substack at Nuna Seas. I'll make sure to leave any links that you need down in the description box as well as in the comment section. Make sure that you reserve your essentials in the Etherium. I'll make sure to talk to you more about that later. Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel because there are a lot of videos that I'm going to be getting out for you. If this reading spoke to you, or if you love this reading, or if you vibed with it because of the energy, because you were just pumped with it, let me know down in the comment section, and also consider becoming a private member of the Saiyonan Circle. I do have a 508c1a that I have formed, and I'm getting the structure even more strict. So make sure that you are following along. I also posted a keynote not long ago that I want you to take a moment to look at. It goes into the reason why I do this work and things like that. I'll make sure to link that video down below. Yes, if there's nothing else, I love you. Take care, and I will catch you in my next video.